Hey, just wanted to pop in here before the episode starts. Hi, it's Turnip on the editing floor. I want to make a little quick disclaimer. While this podcast is primarily about Minecraft YouTubers, we at the Shadow of Shadow pod do not support Microsoft or Minecraft in light of their placement on the BDS list as of April 7th, 2025. This podcast is pretty much historical in nature. We're exploring the beginnings of a genre on YouTube, or at least the popularization of that genre. It is not in any way an endorsement for corporations or their products. Thank you very much for listening. Now on to the episode.
Welcome back, everybody, to Shadow of Israphel 26.
Dark, bring that shadow.
Definitely the episode number that it is. And don't worry, times have been tough for the crew, but we still strive for excellence in the field of amateur podcasting.
You know, we're plugging away at it.
It's all the people except for Milnak, who is in a hole.
They had a lot to do today.
They were
digging
like
a hole in our base, and we pushed them in. We don't think we're gonna go down there, though. Personally, I'm not really interested in what's at the bottom of this mysterious hole.
We used Milnak to plug up the hole.
Milnak will have to tell us what they found at the bottom of the hole, because we're not going to go down there, and we're not showing you.
Yeah, we're kind of scared.
We're just hoping it doesn't come up.
Yeah, no, me too. That'd be scary.
The traditional, I've yet to even upload the episodes, or Ross's, I suppose, because Ross is the video man now. We'll see how this format works or plays. Ultimately, this is for our benefit, so I guess, I don't know, sorry if you don't like it. We've got Shadow of Israphel Part 20, the big 2-0 milestone episode here.
Big one!
It's called The Dread Pirate Norris. What was your first impression reading that title? Were you scared?
I was like, damn, another pirate?
I was excited. I wanted to see more awesome pirates.
I'm gonna tell my kids that this was Our Flag Means Death.
True. Last time on Shadow of Israphel, Simon and Lewis were drafted as emergency deckhands in Barbecue Bay to repair a support pillar of this giant, dock port town that had been damaged in a firefight between Grimjaw Slugface and Jock Fireblast and Angus Eyeless. He's also there.
He was there, I guess.
We met a zombie dwarf who might be Simon from the future.
Oh,
After
yeah, I forgot about
lot
this.
of not seeing the exciting pirate fight, we got to see Simon set the whole awesome build up in smoke under the orders of Jock. Then Jock said, "The maps will burn with it." And like dogs hearing the word treat, Simon and Lewis go, "Oh no, the map! That might have been the map fragment we wanted!" Were they right?
So
Don't let them know about the M-A-Ep. The P. You have to spell out. You have to spell in the same way that you have to spell out treat. You have to spell out map so that the kids don't get clued out.
Treat. Treat.
No treat.
Treat.
No treat.
No treat. No treat.
Oh.
Map. No map.
Scary fucking splash screen.
It was. Why is this
Creeper
thumb?
boss?
I don't know what the hell that was. I thought it was a creepypasta.
Yeah, it's Creeper's
It was
boss.
quite frightening. But then I realized after looking at it for a bit, because I was also quite frightened, it looks kind of like Poppy Playtime, guys.
Yeah!
It kind of does.
Dude, they predicted Poppy Playtime. What the fuck?
Garden of Ban Israphel.
Where's Opila Bird?
It's a very simple, round-headed creeper. There's normal creeper and desert camo creeper. And in the middle is Israphel with red eyes and sharp, realistic, evil teeth.
It literally felt like analog horror.
Also, he has snow camo. I don't think the real Israphel has, camo skin.
No,
I don't think he has a literal creeper skin. I think he's just white with a creeper face.
Yeah.
Sans
artistic liberties. Yeah. Simon reminds us the map is burning up. I think Slugface might have had the map fragment. And to be fair, I guess Swampy just told them that, pirates had the map. Yeah. So, maybe Slugface did just have it randomly as a curio. But, whatever. check his, boat for chests. This results in a misadventure. Simon climbs onto the actively burning and destroying ship. Yeah. But there's, a shit ton of zombie pigmen, and Slugface attacks them when they try to approach. Yeah. Simon dives into danger while Lewis stands back and bobs in the water like a duck to watch him. I
forgot to attribute this quote to anyone, but in the, in my notes, but in the chat, somebody yells, "I'll kill ye!" I think it was, Slugface that said that.
Slugface makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then immediately the next line is from the Captain What's-His-Face from the Good Boys ship. "You're supposed to pillage before you burn!"
Oh yeah, that was Spacker.
Spacker
with Chuck,
so
the zombie
funny.
Simon.
Oh,
Dwarf,
okay.
you're supposed to pillage before! It was really good.
I think the Minecraft, holding space, bouncing up and down the water is a very funny posture for a human to ever be in.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Animation of tread water.
I love them just swimming around, being chased by pirate zombies.
God, and Lewis is distracted from Simon's, epicness by Grimjaw vomiting blood into the air gruesomely.
What the hell was he doing?
He's dying!
He's bleeding to death.
Return of the Redstone bloodstains. I love that era of Minecraft.
We love it. The Redstone as blood.
Literally.
It's still absolutely around.
And then Simon has a whole line of pigmen slowly swimming after him.
Dude,
that was really good.
Pack made the piglins look wild.
It's scary.
They're so wild looking.
Literally, that's
not even piglins technically. They're just
they're still
pigmen.
They're still zombie pigmen back then. Back when there was some hope in the universe.
I like piglins.
I don't know. Piglins
are
fine. I like them. Yeah. Jock Fireblast tells Simon not to lead them over here. "I'd rather you die!"
That was so mean of him.
Simon asks Lewis to use his gun, his diamond sword, to kill the pigmen. "I'm kiting them." That's more World of Warcraft terminology.
Yeah. This is the point where I realized this video has chapters.
I don't understand. I don't know.
It's auto-generated. It's literally
weird
something that
AI
retroactively
bullshit,
just kind of put on the video.
Very strange, very unnecessary, very unhelpful.
Stupid.
It's a setting that you have to turn off when you're uploading a video, but if you're uploading a video in a time where it doesn't exist yet, sometimes it retroactively puts it on there.
That's
very strange. Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. Very cool.
That?
Very yeah. Has this ever worked? Lewis hits them to try and help, and the aggro instantly switches to him. Every pigman snaps their head 360 degrees.
To turns to look at him like a whole crowd just turns to look at him like the Truman Show.
And Simon says, "Owned."
I mean, I guess.
But Simon was just joking. He goes back to help Lewis while he's distracting them. And Angus says, "Me being ready for a fight," just as the last one's killed. Yeah. Simon shoves rotten pig zombie flesh into his mouth, because back then, pigmen dropped cooked pork.
I literally forgot about that, and for a second I was like, why the hell is he shoving raw meat in his mouth? But I knew, because the textures looked like cooked meat, but I was like, what the fuck?
Lewis is like, "Where is it? I haven't picked up any. Has it sunk to the bottom of the ocean?" Yeah, it all shrunk.
I thought he was actually just eating I didn't notice that he was actually just, eating, in-game. I thought he was
RP
just...
eat.
Yeah, no, I thought he was, while he was playing, shoving Jaffa cakes in his mouth or something.
It could have been a case of Foley work. Could have been
probably.
Real.
Method acting.
Jock Fireblast says, "Grog all around!" They love grog this episode. Grog's a big word of the day. The word of the day is grog. Lewis tells Simon to stop playing over there because he'll get killed, but Simon is so fucking sad and despondent that they destroyed the map fragment. Quest failed day one. Pathetic.
Yeah.
Literally, it was embarrassing.
But
Lewis walks up to the captain's dog, and I write down, "Save me, Minecraft dog."
Save me, Minecraft. It's so dark. It's so dark under there.
It's so freaking dark.
I thought that it being day would help. It's still so fucking dark. It's dark because they're in Stormalong Harbor, and there's a dark layer over them that's blocking the sun, and there's not enough torches, so it's still dark.
I can't see anything. It's just
so low contrast.
Will we never have bright footage ever?
No,
never.
You think they just didn't have settings, or is Lewis a fuckhead?
It might be a bit of both.
That's true.
A little bit of both is pretty true.
Maybe they weren't prepared for the new lighting engine that Notch stole.
Yeah, maybe.
True.
Or maybe this is before Notch stole it. I don't know. Either or.
1.4._01 I think is the beta build for this, if I remember correctly.
I'm not sure. It might be a little bit before. I don't know. Jock calls out to the two of them, telling them they were a good set of hands to have aboard. And I love whenever Simon says anything, he always has to, like, trail off into pirate gibberish.
Yeah.
It's great. I just, I don't know what the hell he's saying half the time.
Lewis is touched. Lewis is, like, in love with him. Like, he thinks he's such a great person for telling him this.
Yeah. He says, you guys were a good set of hands. What did they do again?
They repaired a pillar so that the Stormalong Harbor didn't fall. And also Simon lit his ship on fire. So, they're creators and destroyers.
Okay.
They are multifaceted beings.
While Jock is talking to them, Simon is just saying, "Army laddie" in chat for no reason. Apropos of nothing being said.
Yeah, and while, the captain is typing up his next message, he's filling the silence with a string of pirate jokes.
Yeah.
I love his awesome really pirate jokes.
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet? Mine's R. Lewis reads the thing he said in chat in a rather nasally, weird voice. Do you know about a piece of an evil map? Nerd emoji Zephos speaking.
Literally. Zephos, you stupid nerd.
A map fragment. Asterisk laughs, asterisk. You'll be lucky if you don't trip around one over here.
I love that they're just very common here.
It's just maps are all over the place all the time.
There's always maps.
Meanwhile, in the background, can someone help LeChuck? He's barfing everywhere.
Nah, he's fine.
As soon as Simon handed the map, as soon as Simon was going to pass the map to him, I knew they were going to have a wrong person picks up item bit. I knew it was going to happen. And it zoops into Angus's inventory. I love the fiction of Angus blind just grabbing it. What do you mean? Why? Why did he grab it? How do you know?
It's mine.
Does it matter what part of a map it is that we get, as long as we have a bit of a map? Even if we don't find out where Israphel's secret hidden lair is, or whatever the hell it is we're doing, we might find buried treasure instead. Simon, the world. What about saving the world?
What about your friend Old Peculiar?
What about Old Peculiar? What the hell?
True. What about Old Peculiar?
Yeah.
Milnak Note 1. Honeydew? What did Honey do?
True! We're having our correspondent Milnak. Milnak's in the hole right now. It turns out Barbecue Bay is in the hole, so Milnak is live watching this all take place before them.
She's barbecuing on my bay! Sorry.
It's in a Banjo-Kazooie
I ended
wall
up
painting.
in the Shadow of Israphel. How I made the series continue with my awesome power.
Yeah.
I want to Isekai Mill into Barbecue
I was reincarnated as Old Peculiar?
Oh, please. Yeah.
I was reincarnated as Honeydew.
I'm reincarnated as Old Peculiar. I'd go and walk up to Pastor John and slit his throat instantly.
Help me!
I want to be, forgetting the name, Skylord Jasper.
I'm reincarnated as Skylord Jasper. I go to Skylord Lysander, beat the shit out of him, kill him. I save Mistral City.
True.
In the background, Angus tells them, "You're starting to swatch like pirates," and Honeydew asks, "What?" in like
I also
chat.
asked what?
What?
Jock interrupts them by going "Arr!" and tossing the map at his feet. He hates it.
Disgusting.
I
He
hate
hates
it.
the map.
It's
The
tainted.
dog behind them made a whimper sound as soon as he did it. Like, the dog got scared, too.
Help!
The
Dog,
dog
is
knew it was
scared.
bad
I thought he
omen.
might have got a paper cut off of it.
Yeah, like he screamed and threw it back at them. It was really good.
That be tainted. It carries the black spot. I would suspect Grimjaw Slugfist.
I would subject you to
I
the
would
plague.
also subject the evil guy with zombie minions too of having something to do with the cursed map. I would also, to be fair,
True.
suspect him.
I like to imagine there's
Yeah.
a black tar stain on it.
There's all this pirate crosstalk. Spacker's trying to like tell him his lore the whole time, and they're just ignoring him.
Yeah, he's in the back going like, I was just like you, Dwarf, long time ago, and I was like, that theory
Before
that
I
he's him from
were
the
a
future.
pirate.
He is him from the
Sound a
future.
little
We're
less
on that.
unlikely.
He's from
I
the
think
future.
I might be like
Future.
possessed by my future zombie, but I can't worry about that right now. I have maps to collect.
He's the honeydew.
Going, army laddie.
Collect
He's
my
the
pages,
honey.
heroes.
This is the
He's
sound
the
of a pirate army that he's walk the plank.
Collect my map fragments!
He's
Thank you, Ross.
He's the honeydew from the future where when Simon boarded the burning boat, he just a cannonball went
Stayed.
through his torso
It's
and he came
He's
back. But
that
now that
soon
he's here,
from the
he prevented
future?
that
Yeah.
fate from happening.
He prevented that fate. Milnak live. Milnak live note. Most awesome intro art ever. That's of course the Poppy Playtime Israphel art.
true. It's
Right.
scary, I
So
don't know.
his ship is fucking dead forever. So they obviously can't get like any of his treasure that went down. But Jock tells him there are rumors of a secret treasure hold of his. But someone else is already on the trail. The dread pirate, Norris.
Dun dun
My
dun.
brain was like, because this is like the early 2010s, I'm like, oh my god, Chuck Norris.
I also was like, is this
Yeah.
a Chuck Norris joke?
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
we had the
mean,
same
yeah.
brain.
So, Lewis says the name sounds terrifying. Simon's like giving pause. Lewis laughs at it, so I'm sure it was meant to be funny. Simon claims, "We fear no dread pirate," and then says, "The only reason I'm shivering is because it's a bit nippy."
I'm not scared. This bitch just wants to dig holes.
Despite being a pirate,
New Milnak intermission!
Milnak. We should probably like let Mil make a bunch of notes and come back to it later. But
Okay.
for
I
this
love
one, because it
seeing-
made you laugh.
Yes, please.
Lewis is such a fucking coward. Why can't you pick your own fights? You get slapped around by Grimjaw and immediately ask the magnificent hunk of a man honeydew to save you. Pathetic.
What I'm saying!
Hunk of a
Listen! Sorry, I just got in like the gamer lean in my seat. Zephos is the wimpiest bitch I have ever met.
Locking in.
Honeydew!
Locking in.
I'm locking in, Gina, because Zephos is the wimpiest bitch I've ever seen. You are the cameraman, and you won't even set fire to that goddamn ship. You let that awesome dwarf do it?
Yeah, I
Jail.
want to see like Simon's videos. They
Jail.
should be like
Yeah.
Germa and Star. I want to
Literally.
see them fight over who gets to have the clip in their video.
Yeah.
True.
Please.
Yeah, this
I'm
was
sorry, I had to
before
speak my truth.
editing was possible though, so sadly Simon can't record.
It's truthfully, I prefer Simon over Lewis. This is
Jock Fire. Well, you
my
say that,
poor
but then the rest of this episode does happen.
Oh yeah, that's true. The rest of the episode,
Jock
I was
Fire
like,
Blast
okay, I'm done.
hands them boats and dives in the ocean and very embarrassingly places a boat but bumps it away by accident so it goes sailing away from
Yeah.
him and he has to swim after it like a chump.
That was embarrassing. I was like, okay.
Very embarrassing.
Okay.
They're making
And then
they're making Ghostbusters jokes. It's like I ain't afraid of no pirates, but like in my notes I wrote I ain't afraid of no boats.
I ain't
True.
afraid of no boats.
And then the dramatic music kicks in.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Jock.
yeah, the fucking music! Fuck!
There's some dramatic music and it's really cool. And I checked the
Epic.
description
Whoa.
for the music credit and the Bandcamp link is followers only.
Damn. The hell. That's so cool, though. I'm glad that there's epic music in this episode.
The username is Audiograve.
Wasn't it like
Audio Jungle?
Or maybe I'm thinking of Halo. I think I'm thinking of Halo. No, I'm thinking of that one song from like Halo 3 or something that goes doom 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 doom.
Yes. Doom 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 doom.
Yeah, but right. They're going. Lewis gets distracted by a zombie pigman dead sideways, frozen in time. That's a bad omen. I would not go to see if I saw that.
Which
honestly,
could mean nothing.
To be honest with you, could not be me. Spacker calls out to Simon once more, trying to make a connection that he so cruelly completely ignores. Be so careful of them cannons, Dwarf. You don't want to end up like me.
He's literally
It's
like
clearly true, Birchmere. He's trying desperately to alter his fate. He's trying so hard, but Simon's not listening. He's just not listening.
He's just not listening. And he will
Jock rants about this dread Pirate Norris. Terrible woman, treasure hunter, thief, vagabond.
That's all that I want to hear about a woman.
I really wanted to believe that they were going to completely forget he mentioned her being a woman when they met her, and they would be surprised. But they did pay enough attention to realize that it was happening. Lewis he spots with his eagle eyes another boat on the horizon, a fancy looking large one.
And something in the shadows, though.
Yeah.
She'd know for sure. For sugar. For sugar? He says for sugar instead of sure.
She'd know
for sugar, for spice,
I also
for everything.
Taking this moment to realize how bad Minecraft boats used to be.
They're so
the captain
awful.
The captain whose name I keep forgetting is scooting 2 feet in front of his boat, like on his butt, across the water.
Yeah.
The Minecraft
we
boats
missed
were
those
so
days. We love
because
we clap for that.
You ran too fast, it would lag out, and then you would crash into like the shore, and then you'd be fucked, and you'd have to rebuild your boat.
Sometimes your boat would just delete itself.
Yep.
So Jock is returning to repair Barbecue Bay while they sail on. And Simon goes, so she's a lady.
Oh, I was gonna kill him.
You nasty horny boy.
Incoming horny roleplay.
Always ERPing!
I did write, Simon, please be normal about her, and as soon as he said, it's time I moved on from Granny Bacon, I went,
that was
mind.
insane.
She just died, man.
She just died. She just died. And
you also haven't even met this woman yet.
No, but it's been a while, Lewis, but I think it's time I moved on from Granny Bacon.
The fact I would never
nasty
move on from
horny
Granny
boy.
Bacon.
And then the nameplate comes into view.
Yeah, the nameplate comes into view.
Yep. I think it's
fucking nameplate.
The chat.
Actually,
too.
the nameplate doesn't come into view. They have to leave and reconnect for technical difficulty reasons.
I saw
and that
that
spoils the
That's
surprise.
how it appears.
Damn.
Yeah.
It appears Isabel _ peculiar.
Wow.
I was so excited.
Oh god, that's a
She's-
brick of sound on my recording, I'm sorry.
Oh!
Stands on the fearsome ship. Who is she? Why does she own that name? Luce and Simon are both like, oh my god.
I literally was like, jaw drop.
And I think that's a good place for the Yogtermission.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, my friend.
So I'm so excited to do this one.
Too.
Now I chose the actual video I chose is very small, but then I did some homework around the video it's about, like the video game it's about, and it's surprisingly fitting for what's going on in the actual series. And this video is Tales from Monkey Island Chapter 1 Walkthrough.
I know Tales of Monkey Island! Sorry.
Oh, fuck yeah! Yay!
I remember that because it scared me as a kid, and I always forgot the name of it. And I was very happy. Please go on.
Duration, 1 minute 40 seconds.
1 minute 40 seconds?
Speedrun.
There's other shit in here, I promise.
YouTube was different back then.
It truly was.
Date, July 21st, 2009. Description. No need to thank us.
This is years before they even knew that Minecraft existed.
Literally.
The video opens as any video of this nature would, with the title screen of the game, reading Chapter 1, Launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Immediately, it's as if someone is writing over it with surely the best graphics tablet that money can buy in 2009. The handwriting is crude and uses a big, thick marker with no pen pressure and a white halo of anti-aliasing around it.
Oh yeah, the anti-aliasing, baby!
Just drawing the advice on the screen?
No, it reads, Honeydew's Tribute to Monkey Island.
Awesome.
He's like a child.
The words Monkey Island are almost illegibly bright green, and the rest of the words are in blue. And it's clear he didn't space his letters out correctly because it looks like the word monkey is trying to climb the word island.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's beautiful.
We then cut into actual gameplay of a character with a blonde ponytail and a blue pirate's coat standing on a wooden crate.
I know that guy!
On a couple wooden crates to, reach a rope that the boat is tied to the dock with, the rope in question being used as a clothesline.
Mm-hmm.
The footage then begins to splice together random clips from various cutscenes in the game, as Simon begins speaking just as fast as he can, with a mic that sounds like he's phoning into the video, on a landline phone in Antarctica. This is... Alright, please allow me to read you this entire transcript, because it's not that long, and I had a hell of a time trying to figure out what the hell he was saying.
Yes, absolutely.
Alright. Get the monkey from the basket, put the sausage on the rusty hook, and hand it to the man in the hole. Talk to Albert and paint your toenails bright red, not green, and put the biscuit in the wig and eat the cheese. Go to the tavern and put the spunky blanket in the washing machine. Take the quarter out of the half pint and put it into the churner for cream until the churner spills out onto the road. Leave the pub, drop your trousers, salute the sailor, and when prompted, yell, "I am Guy!" ! Yog pirate! Leave the trousers, you won't need them. At the optometrist, that he calls the opticians or whatever. When the man asks which is better, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, say 2, and when he asks which is better, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, say 1, and then he'll ask you which is better, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. At that point, you stab him. At the Mariner, talk to At the Mariner, talk to Martina and ask for a martini and take the olive out and replace it with a Jaffa cake. When the ship is about to sail, pick a fight with the goblin and take his trousers. Put the trousers on, take the trousers off, clean the trousers, put on the trousers, check the pocket for the locket, and pop it into the socket with the rocket.
I'm starting to think this guy's making it up.
At the old woman's house, take the cape from the washing line, put on the cape, and jump off the cliff. At the hospital, take off the cape and talk to the nurse. Ask for a pill, take the pill, eat the pill. In the dream, ask the flying horse for help. Sit on his back until he collapses and take his wings. Enter the time machine. Talk to yourself. Give yourself the wings. Watch self fly off a cliff. Congratulations, you've just won the game. After the credits, close the game, open the internet, type LOL-EZ on the internet, uninstall the game, defrag your hard drive, search for the sequel to the game, type W to wait for the next game to be released. WWWWW.
Yay!
I practiced that a lot.
I would like, before we begin, I'd like to share my story because this is a podcast and it's I just recently realized what the hell Monkey Island was. When I was younger, my parents were PlayStation heads and we listened to a lot of, I think it's called Core with a Q, and it was the PlayStation magazine shit. If I looked it up online and sent it to you, you would be like, oh, okay, it's kind of every month or whatever they send out videos. And there was a trailer for, I don't remember what fucking chapter. It was definitely Monkey Island, I think one of the earlier ones being ported to PS3.
Oh yeah, the special editions.
But there was a cutscene at the beginning they were showing, and it was blonde guy, I don't remember, he's fighting scary pirate ghosts. They're like, "Wacha! Wacha!" With the swords and shit.
Yeah.
And, I think at one point he cuts off his hand and they swap it with, the green ghost hand, and then he was cursed, and it was all scary, like, you will be cursed with this pirate hand, and I was like 5 or 6 years old, and it scared the shit out of me for some reason, and I was like really upset by it, and I was like, oh my god, he's being possessed and hunted, and it just kept going. It's old like LucasArts like point and click, so I was like, it's just like, and then he walks over and you save her, like, oh, check out this game, it's gonna be posted, and I was just like, oh my god, but I could never remember the name of it, and anytime I looked up pirate game, it didn't really pop up, so I was like, I don't remember what this game is about, and I kept trying to look up like game where the pirate has no hand, but that doesn't help either.
That's many pirates in many games you'll find.
Only until I was looking up Sam and Max, because that's also by LucasArts, is when I was like looking through there. No, wait, sorry, it wasn't that. It was when I bought this, oh god, I can't remember what the game is, but I bought this game at the thrift store. It was like a collector's edition of like another LucasArts game about a vampire lady. I can't remember the name of it right now. If you want, I can go quickly look, but I don't remember. And I was like, oh shit, cool. I bought this, it's a cool like deluxe edition. And then I looked up like the website, like what other games they make. There it fucking is. It's that pirate bitch, and I was like, oh my god, it's that guy. Anyway, I just wanted to share this because it's been on my mind for years.
So,
thank you.
I knew I had to Google this game to see what the actual deal was, because none of the game footage reflects any of what he's saying, of course. But I think I have an idea for a Hypnospace Outlaw style meta comedy video game now. Thanks, Simon. The animation in the cutscenes is pretty well done, and the character models have a pretty neat little style to them and they aren't really that rough looking. Contrary to what I initially thought, this game didn't get Floigenbrosed. There are 5 chapters. It does have all 5 of its chapters. Soon after I found this piece of information out, I was immediately faced with the reason why. It's a fucking Telltale game.
Yeah, it was Telltale... That one, because they did a Telltale version of it. I liked that one. But then think it was like the original. I can't remember what it's called. I downloaded the most recent one from like 2022 to my PS5 because I wanted to play it. And like, oh, I remember being scared of this when I was a child. But I never did. I would love to play that game with you guys, I think. I think that'd be fun.
The official walkthrough
experience.
True.
The official walkthrough is on the Telltale website, but since there's no Telltale website anymore, it's only available on the Wayback Machine. However, I found a fan-made website that reveals a pretty thriving and up-to-date fan base. Their last blog post was on the 2nd of March 2025.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
And there's all sorts of shit on this website. It's a really well-made website. It has Huh?
Go ahead. I found out the name of the game is A Vampire Story, which, actually, now that I think about it, I went to my local thrift store, and for some fucking reason in the back, they had this boxed version of A Vampire Story, like, collector's edition, like, it has, like, the figurines and shit, in German.
Ooh. Oh.
And I don't know why I was there. But when I saw it in the back, I was like, I need this. It cannot run on any of my current things. I don't think I tried running on my Windows 7, but I haven't actually tried installing that. But it is in German for some reason. But I have that, so that's cool. I have the figurines, so it comes with, like, the main protagonist lady. I can send a picture for everyone in this chat. If editor would like to put in, whoever it is, this picture, you can check this shit out.
I thought that your end of the statement was going to be because there's no Telltale website, this video from the Yogscast is the only surviving walkthrough.
I hope not, oh my god.
Let me see. There's all sorts of stuff on this website. Like, most of it is archive material from, like, the official website, but these people are nothing if not thorough. There's 2 different comic books. One is by Paco Vink, and the other is by Pirate Preet, which I think is a fan-made one. There's still playable web games, like, through Flash emulators, and all sorts of articles and interviews about the game. You can download save files and sound libraries. There's a whole catalog of concept art and trivia and, like, animated GIFs.
For Telltale?
For Monkey Island, yeah.
Oh, hell yes! Send that shit
for all 6 of the games. And the OST is available in both MP3 and MIDI.
Oh my god. But yes, I have sent images in chat. Specifically, I sent the cover art. And then I sent a picture of the DVD thing with the figurines that it came with, because these are in my house right now. And I found that shit for, like, cheap. It was in German, and I think it's because I live in a very Dutch European area.
Yeah.
And so I have a lot of, like, people around that. So it's either, like, it's the whitest people you know or the most Asian people you know. So it's kind of like that. That's what I assume it's from. But it's a very interesting find, because I cannot think of anyone who would, like, is seeking this out. I did take everything out, and they're all displaying it, and I'd like to play it, I think. I was gonna just run it through the virtual emulator online, but anyway, thank you for picking that one out, Ross, because that was the trigger word. We did it! We found Wirt's buzzword! Woo!
There's even more to this, though. Apparently very recent, like, within the last 5 years, Monkey Island had a collaboration with Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Like, why did Simon rag on this so much? It sounds so cool. He just needed to be patient for the rest of the chapters to come out.
I think he was just having a bit of banter, as it were.
Also, this one's really huge. The name LeChuck comes from this series, and he's also a zombie pirate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
he is also still Simon from the future.
That's all I knew about this game, was that Spacker LeChuck's name came from it.
That's awesome. I didn't realize that. Hold on.
He has his own game in the series, Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. Simon's playing the 5th installment out of 6 games, all of which are chapter-based. Let me grab what he looks like, because I did save these pictures.
Just remember that I bought Grim Fandango Remastered, and I'm installing that right now, because Grim Fandango is another LucasArts game that I love a lot. This is just, today's Yogtermission is, I love LucasArts! I love LucasArts! Look at him fucking it up! Oh my god!
Can this load, please? Okay, wow.
I love recording and then doing this shit. No one can see what I'm talking about. But, like, you have to understand.
Alright, so the first image is what he looked like in the remastered version of LeChuck's Revenge, and then the second image is what he looks like in the game that Simon is playing.
Perfect. This is gonna be one of our first fucking, videos where we just have a bunch of images on screen.
Scary.
Audio experience, now visual.
What's going on? I'm scared!
I like how the first one looks like he's looking at the second one angrily.
Yeah! Like, looking at how fucked up he is.
What the fuck happened to you?
If we do want to...
these games... Oh. The first game came out in, like, 1990. And it's very, like, Peasant's Quest style.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
But
I figure that's what Simon was banting about, was, like, convoluted point-and-click puzzles.
It's a bit of banter. Just a bit of banter. But if we do want to wrap back around, Mil does have some notes. But if you like the finished statements, Ross?
Yeah, this is the last little bit that I have. This is unfortunately where I stopped singing the praises of this game, because I also think I know where they got a good deal of inspiration from Madame Nebescu.
Yeah, makes sense.
She's in all 6 of these games, and only in the 6th one does she get an actual name beyond the Voodoo Lady. Yep. I don't know, though. I don't want to dwell on it. The point is, this silly little joke walkthrough video led me down a rabbit hole that actually gave me some new insight about the series that I didn't already have. And with such perfect timing at the point of the series that we're at right now, too. So
wow, that is... We finally found it. The one other game besides World of Warcraft that they've played.
Exactly!
Literally.
The 2 games that inspired all that you see.
The 2 games of all time!
I hope they find a 3rd game by the time we get to the next area.
True.
I really hope so, because my other, like, potential, choice for a Yogtermission was their review of the free version of Lord of the Rings Online. As it existed in 2009, of course.
God.
But yes, I love the point-and-click adventure games. Telltale, I love Telltale. I haven't played a lot of their library, but I like Minecraft story mode. I think Walking Dead is really good, so I was like...
I like Bad's game for attractive people.
Oh, of course. Oh, one's on my computer right now, because it's awesome.
That was a very good... The video itself sounds very awesome, and what a fun little kind of old web rabbit hole.
Could you send me that video with all the Telltale shit or whatever it is? I would like to.
Now the thing about Milnak notes is happening. like Mil, there's only a few before Mil catches up where we are. So I mean,
Mil did catch up.
Yeah, Milnak note number 4. If you consider Lewis and Simon as armed and hired. You could call them jock-strapped deckhands.
It was a really good
awesome joke. Oh, sorry. Jock-strapped deckhands.
Dickhands.
When the chat was like starting to fade away after he typed deckhands, I did like at first glance almost read it as dickheads.
It could be.
Yeah. Milnak Note 5 might be my own ignorance, but do they ever refer to Davy Jones as Davy Jones or just as Davy? Davy Johnson,
First
Fiend
name
of the
basis.
Seas.
They started typing the underscores in people's names as like they're addressing them in character, and I think that's funny.
I know.
Yeah,
that was
that's
very
their
interesting.
legal real names.
Yeah.
Milnak Note 6. This is when we're approaching the ship. The lore implications of everyone suddenly knowing your name after you have a heart attack. Is that what we're still calling disconnect?
Awesome.
You keel over in pain and there's just a massive 5G ping that resonates in your neighbor's skull. Hi, I'm Peculiar.
True.
Leave me alone!
Wakes-
Akira!
Peculiar!
Wakes up from a heart attack. What the hell?
So, back to where we were. Is this Isabel _ Peculiar woman who is standing on this boat looking down at them with a sword. She says, "Stay away from the black pimple, ye lad-loving scum." And Lewis points out that she's talking and asks Simon, "Can you do like a lady pirate voice?" Sure. I can probably manage that.
My note here. Oh God, Simon, don't! And there he goes.
Yep, I was just like,
he does
oh,
like a
God,
breathy
no.
falsetto lady voice. Like,
Yeah.
"Stay away from the black pimple, ye land-loving scum." Lewis says that name is perfect.
It was not.
Now, despite the name floating over her head, she introduces herself as the Dread Pirate Norris and says she'll slit their gizzards all open, all while Simon is still doing his sexy lady pirate voice.
I
And
literally
then
was
they
so excited.
then they both fail RP and just call her by her username.
That pissed me
Yeah.
off. That pissed me off so bad. It's just like, dude, okay, that's the bit you're going for. Where like, you don't know this yet, but the player knows this, and you're like, okay, so this is like, why is she going by Norris first? You probably should engage with that, even if you know it's
Honeydew
Isabel.
fail. I say, Honeydew fail RP. Ew. This guy can only do ERP right.
Literally, all he knows how to do is sex.
Also, Honeydew says he'd never laid eyes upon such a beauty, trying desperately to pull her when he's literally committing fail RP.
Literally what I'm saying. It was kind of like embarrassing. I would have killed him on the spot, but that's okay.
And then she says, "Who? What? I'm Norris, stupid bitch! I'll kill you!"
I literally was like, wow, this woman is
That's what
mean
she
and
basically
awesome.
said.
Why is the house from Up in the background?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that for a second.
What is...
It's so funny.
Simon does point out, says, "Hey, do you see that house up there? It's like the house out of that film with the house
It's such
and
a
the
good
balloons.
Bit. That bit made
What
me
was the
laugh
name
so
of that
hard.
movie? It was the house that went up in the air. It floated upwards.
Yeah.
I think it was called Balloon House, probably. Something like that.
Balloon house.
The floaty house. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Thanks, though. Cool build. Thank you
Yeah.
for putting in your role. They probably just, like, wouldn't this be a cool build? And just did it. They only
Yeah,
have one
no,
server for
literally.
this. Lewis asks, this is the Dread Pirate Norris. No, your name's Isabel. I can see. It's floating over
That
your
pissed
head.
me off.
They don't understand this game, do they, these NPCs?
Yeah, Simon, that's usually how most games work.
Do you
Asshole.
understand the inner machinations of your world?
Lewis says they can't see what they can. We've got, like, the third eye.
The tertian
Probably
oculus.
don't even realize they're in a
Scary.
computer game. And then they're not, instead of exploring that, they get distracted by the floaty house.
They literally
Yeah.
do. It's really funny.
Okay, Lewis also failed RPs. He's not innocent in this. He instantly mentions Night Peculiar to try and smooth over relations with this evil pirate woman and tells they're on quest for the map. To which he literally goes, "Shh! Shut the fuck up! Stop, man! Fucking Jesus Christ!" These guys are... God, you think maybe... At this time, I wondered, Do you think maybe they should have gotten a Dread_Pirate_Norris account instead of an Isabel_Peculiar account?
Yeah, at this point, it might have been just worth it.
Maybe just have her reveal her name later or something.
When they're talking about the Up House, Simon starts doing a self-parody of Diggy Diggy Hole as Floaty Floaty House.
Right! Fucking God, I forgot! Where did I write that? Because I remember...
Floating house! Floaty Floaty house!
Floaty House! This Simon, he's flirting with oversaturating the market with his new song too fast.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's so
At some
funny.
point, she just like, okay, you idiots are not a threat to me. Get on my fucking ship already. They fail RP'd their way upwards into just the NPCs giving in.
You're a bunch which is like, you're a bunch of idiots. You're not harmful. Just come on board.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah, Isabel tells them don't mention the name out here, and the Simon did by this point get the message and call her Dread Pirate Norris in character. Thank you, man, for changing. It shows that a dwarf can change.
Really?
They realize she's going incognito, and they just outed her to the entire 7 seas.
Literally.
Wow.
In front of God and everybody.
You literally outed her.
Don't think anyone's supposed to know who she is out here. Think about Pirates of the Caribbean, Lewis. She's a dread pirate. The name's like a title. Then he questions, is that Pirates of the Caribbean? I don't think it is.
I think that's just a term.
No, I think it's from something else. Hold on. No, Dread Pirate Roberts is from Princess Bride.
Oh!
Literally funny as hell.
I was about to jokingly turn around and ask Faf if she knew anything about Pirates of the Caribbean, because I can confidently say my lizard paid more attention to the Pirates of the Caribbean movies than I did.
My dad loves those
boring
movies. Every time
movie.
I watch this, I'm like, what?
I paid more attention to the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes.
Yeah! They genuinely did look so cool in that world, though.
Yeah, then she's very kind and lets them board the ship. I would have killed them, but maybe she recognized Night Peculiar's name, and maybe she's like, fuck, these are like his stupid friends, I guess. I don't know. We don't know the relation.
My relative.
Maybe she just has the same name. It's a mistake.
There's only so many names in the world.
There's only so many names in the world. Eventually, you're gonna find someone who's
Exactly.
They laugh when they realize what she said. That's one way of solving. Lewis thinks her ship is run aground, and Simon goes, typical woman drivers.
I remember at this point, Simon has to be killed!
No, and that's a thing here. Honeydew unprecedented misogyny moment? I just thought he was casually racist.
Yeah.
Unprecedented misogyny is a funny combination of words. True.
Really?
I think the tongue was firmly in cheek when he did that voice.
Yeah, it was definitely
because it was immediately like, I don't want to say because it was immediately followed up, but it was almost immediately followed up with, she's pretty hot even though she's pixelated. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, no, fucking God. She asks. When I describe the way he says her voice, I say that he makes her breast boobily while saying it.
No, literally.
That's very much what it is.
It's so male writers.
Lewis is also fucking mask off when he's like, maybe she'll thank you later. Dude, what the fuck?
Nasty,
that's like almost more toxic, because you're like just saying it instead of like you're being kind of dry, whereas Simon is clearly like hamming it up. You just make it sound like, I don't know, it's just his dry British tone of delivery.
British people should be killed.
That my American brain cannot understand, but it makes it sound like, I don't know. It paints a picture of Lewis, a dark one that I don't like.
Literally, it's like, can they apologize for this 12 years later?
Before saying she's hot, even though she's pixelated, he says, do you think she'd be interested in a lonely, recently widowed dwarf? I don't remember a ring. I don't remember a ring ever being in that. I'm just gonna say.
Literally just met this woman.
Yep. You are not a widower, I'm sorry to say.
Anyway, the actual plot. Her first mate's gone missing! She says they can't talk now. And immediately after she says that in chat, we all see it. Simon says, I'm gonna ask out Lewis. I'm gonna go for it.
That was insane of him.
These guys are so brave when it's pixel women played by their World of Warcraft friends.
It was crazy because it was just like, she just said, hey, my mate is missing and I kind of need to find them. And you've later
This
on
would
learned it's
be
like
more
dangerous.
funny if,
and then you
like,
have like him be like, can we like fuck? That'd be like great.
I guess this is kind of the
It's like,
same
okay.
thing where D&D players, like,
It really
the whole
is.
generation of horny bard jokes,
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
Horny dwarf.
compounding into the horror. Because I think it's funny. I think it would be kind of funny if it just didn't work and he was shooting, he was barking up a fucking wrong tree.
Yeah.
But she fucking reciprocates because of course she fucking does!
Because whoever's behind the
Sucks.
tree, like, "Rrr."
That was my note. I was like, fuck, don't encourage him.
See, on the one hand, it is funny to imagine this weird, awkward alien and his hunk dwarf bestie who, like, gets all the bitches, because that is a pretty funny dynamic, but it's
I
not
don't
funny.
want the map fragment, I just want sex!
I just want pussy! Click here to click. Where it's just like, what is that one post? It's like, I don't want to, like, my husband just died. Now I just want sex. Click here to phone number.
That's what
That's
it is.
Yeah. That's just,
Yeah, he asks...
Slash me, honeydew flexes.
that was insane, by the
That's
way.
a while. That's
I'm
like
sorry.
years
I'm
later.
I'm sorry, I just,
No,
I
it's
wanted
true.
to
Okay, he does do that. Lou says she's got more important things to worry about when he asks her if she's seeing anyone. Well, I haven't. Isabel
didn't
Peculiar
die.
just says, why, no, asterisk blush,
The way that she was like, hello, fuck you, you landlubbers, and immediately they like, when they started doing ERP, it's like, oh, okay, blushes
She's
cutely.
literally a fucking chatbot.
Literally.
Which I guess she
Literally.
is. That is what she is in lore. She is an AI. She's just programmed to say this. Fuck.
Okay, question.
Lewis is
Why
like
are all-
worrying like
Why are they all programmed to fuck Honeydew? I'd like to know.
Lewis is worrying how old she is and how she's related to Old Peculiar. Like he's worried that Simon's gonna like fuck his daughter or something. And
First of all, my first thought was, what if it's his hot older sister, and that's a hot old woman pirate? So I think,
yeah, I'm
Hell
thinking
yeah.
like
I think it's, you know,
Simon says she looks of age, and to be fair, she's like a pirate queen. I figure she's gotta be at
Yeah.
least in her 20s, if not 30s,
if she's not in
for
her
a career
40s,
like
then I
that.
don't want her.
He dwarf voice asks, "You want to maybe go for a beer sometime?" He says dwarf style afterwards,
Why did
which
he
is
say it dwarf
awesome.
style?
I've got to woo her dwarf style.
Because
Maybe
usually whenever
later.
he talks, because usually whenever he, when he talks dwarf style, it's usually in all caps. He's like, "Old woman, I demand your finest bacon."
I just
Like-
love dwarf style as a word, just like I say
But
everything
dwarfy
X
style.
style, Y style, Z style.
Yeah,
We have to kill Simon for this. This one's not even a gilf.
yeah.
Literally.
But the it being in lowercase and like I don't know, I'm so used to the dwarf speak being in all caps that it being in like, and then just being read plainly like, "Old woman, I demand your finest bacon," like that sort of thing. That I read this line, I was like, "Would you like to get a beer sometime?"
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about now, just
JFK.
thinking about it? Because they should love me and should be nice to me after all the things you've said. Because Granny Bacon was a gilf, it should turn out that, Norris is also a gilf. Because I think Honeydew should just be fucking those old women, and that's my stance.
Maybe.
He's got a
Who
type.
knows?
I don't like him, I don't like that he's a bit of a perv, but it
Well,
would be
Simon
funnier.
is trying to mac on her. Lewis is concerned that the sign over the water tunnel reads that she leads into, like, she's like, "Go this waterway to help find my first mate." The sign above the tunnel reads, danger, you will die if you sail down here."
At that point, I was like, okay, maybe she's just flirting with him because, like, she's trying to kill them.
Literally, it's like a fucking Looney Tunes thing. I think they're getting, like, Bugs Bunnied.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
It's just like, haha, I'll totally get beer
Dread
with you
Pirate
later.
Norris
Just go into the
blinking
Eagle Cave.
demurely and cutely while sending these two down the kill you immediately tunnel.
Literally so funny. I was
The
like,
fuck you
deserved.
guy hole.
Suddenly, the fuck you guy showed up. Top 10 scariest stories.
You were just gonna walk down there, weren't you? Yeah, 'cause he's been lured, just like I don't know, Bug Bunny.
She bugs on my bunny.
Like an anglerfish.
Summoned down an ancient tunnel by the court of
Now
the
go
fuck you
through
guy.
the waterway. I'll fix the pimple and have grog for you when you return.
Girl.
Simon's voice goes all posh and weird at the end. Lou says she turned into the queen at the end there. Man, she was still alive when this was recorded.
Oh,
Rip
yeah.
to a real one. You would have loved Minecraft ERP. She would have loved to ERP with Simon.
It's so unfair that Honeydew couldn't have ERP with Elizabeth. It's not fair.
This reminds me a bit from fucking Whale Lords, series way later in the future, where I don't know how or why or who said it. Someone called the queen a cunt, and Simon's like, "Oh my god, you ruined the video. We can't call the queen a cunt."
Weak.
Yes, you can, Simon. You can. You're going to outlive her, Simon.
It's true.
Now
yes.
her, Simon. She's not going to hear it. No longer.
It's just his lust.
He just wants to have
He's
sex
into
with old
the
women.
gilfs, you understand.
It's true,
He
I
doesn't want to
understand.
offend her.
See, here's a lore thing now. If you think about it, dwarves live. I think usually dwarves live longer than humans. So maybe
It's
he's just
true.
like trying to look for someone like within his age range. But his age range is like 90 because he's like 104 or something.
Yeah,
Is the vision?
that's true. That's thoughtful world building.
I love thinking. Ah!
Simon asks, "Are you sure this is safe? Not that I'm scared." And just as she asks, "Not scared, are you?" "Not a pretty big, strong dwarf like you." It really does feel like this is a trap. This is a trick. She's an
okay.
agent of Israphel trying to kill them.
That's okay with me.
What's the worst that can happen, really? The ceiling falls out or in. Or there's a terrible whirlpool. If we find a hole we'll crack in. I love Zephyr. He's such a downer. These two have a great kind of like energy level contrast.
It's literally introvert and the extrovert. Sorry.
It feels so much like cartoon characters. Honeydew's trying to fuck, and Zephos is just like, "I'm a bit scared.
Oh my
Bit
god.
worried."
Uncle Grandpa moment. It's very nice and hot dog person.
Awesome.
No! Not fucking very nice hot dog for fun.
That's a deep cut.
Simon's like, Honeydew's like Pizza Steve, and Lou's is like Mr. Gus if he was scared.
True.
Just so you know, I blame you completely for whatever's about to happen.
Simon says that he's gotta go because he's got a hot date. And then I yell, "Why is it night?"
Literally.
Apparently Lewis can see, but I can't. His monitor brighter than mine.
I literally was just relying on that as an audio thing at that point. Like, I couldn't see shit. So
yeah,
like,
it's like fucking, it's pitch black. They're going
Audio
to
jungle.
Scum Bucket Island where her first mate should be. There is a helpful lava flow that should direct them to where they need to go.
It was still
And
so
they
dark.
see very, very dark. It's a tiki bar. It's like an umbrella and a
chair.
Like a sunbathe chair.
It's a cute little structure.
This is not good viewing, I write. This is scary. They're dealing with beasts. Then Lewis sees a creeper behind Simon on the fucking tiniest island in the world it managed to spawn, and it walks up to Simon and explodes, and Simon screams for his life.
And
No!
blows up a chest, so they did blow up lore finally.
He blows up a chest, and Lewis says, "I saw pork fly everywhere. I thought you died." That's such a funny sentence. There's just a shit ton of pork in the chest. Whoever's island there, it says, is not gonna be happy with us. But then, there's like a hole. There's like a hole.
Like he's digging a hole.
And you go into the hole.
Do you reckon this is the lost mapping Grimjaw's Booty Island secret stash?
I hate that he called it Booty Island.
That's the full name.
Everyone playing the Lewis drinking game, take a fucking big shot for Lewis watches Simon go down a hole and stands at the top and doesn't go after him for like 10 seconds.
I don't like that he's trying to hit on every woman, but at least he's doing something.
At least he gets stuck in there with women and with adventure. So you really gotta take the good and the bad with Simon.
At least the women are consenting. They want him?
Yeah, it feels hollow when these fake computer women consent. It doesn't feel right.
It feels hollow, but at least it's not like You know, it could be a creepier joke. I'm like trying to count like the silver linings here. There's only so many, Gina. There's only so many.
Honeydew really is a Sanji-like character.
Fuck! Literally, I'm gonna never sleep again. I think like everything I said.
Fan, I'm digging a hole.
I don't know why he's digging a hole.
For his grave.
He's digging holes.
He's digging a few graves.
What? Lewis finally goes down the hole. They're in a stone underground construction. There are blocks of gold everywhere, so maybe it is Grimjaw's secret booty stash island.
Booty stash!
Maybe because the first mate, she was looking for it, so maybe the first mate found it. Who knows? And then they see someone. Pirate Tin Man, the infamous grifter, leaves and joins the game. Again, the fucking reveal is spoiled by them having to do this.
He's
and
Blair Witching it in the corner.
Also, he doesn't have an underscore in his name, so that's how you know he's a fake guy. He's not to be trusted.
I'm scared.
He doesn't have a breath pause in his name.
He is Blair Witching it because he's a robot. He's like turned off. And Lewis goes, it's the guy from the photo from ages ago. Remembers it from the flashback.
I could not remember either.
Neither could I.
I could never forget that guy. Fucking weird-ass robot pirate hanging out with Granny Bacon and Fumblemore.
I didn't directly remember it, but I could recognize the name enough to be like, I think I'm having a false memory moment of seeing this name before. This is probably a guy we've seen before.
It's the guy from the photo from ages ago. It's like, clearly left an impression with Lewis.
Yeah, I wasn't too butthurt about it, being spoiled by him having to leave and rejoin. Because I was just like, that guy's probably involved in this somehow. It's fine. I was not, however, expecting him to be what he is.
To describe him, he's like a gray metallic Steve with a hatch open in the back of his head where you can see all these colorful buttons and shit.
I love his look, actually.
Kind of like Data in The Next Generation.
Yeah.
When he swivels his head open. He's also wearing an eye patch and a white and red striped pirate shirt, so you know he's a pirate.
You know, it's a classic.
He's crouching next to a button, staring at it. You know what? He's a robot. We have to, turn him on, don't we? Then he turns to face them.
He was already on.
Oh my god.
He says something to binary in them, which makes Lewis snicker and laugh.
I
translated it. You want to know what it is? Oh wait,
I already know.
Yes.
I know.
Would you like to know what I wrote in my notes? It was, he speaks in binary. I'll let Ross translate this for me.
Do we all want to say it at the same time?
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Idiots.
Yay!
Yeah, I've known, that's the one fact another, memory from my original watching is I know that he says that because everyone in the comments translated it.
My first thought was, does it say hello? Because I counted, the letters.
No,
of it.
he called them stupid fuckheads as soon as he met them.
Well, I mean, he's got a good
That's correct thing to
I guess.
We're so mean to them! These guys made my fucking childhood.
These guys made our podcast.
True.
So disrespectful.
I made 2 cents off of them. I should be kinder.
Right. Lewis asks... Simon asks if he knows how to speak robot. Or no, I think Lewis asks Simon. He says, no, not really. Then after the splash, there's a secret extra credits moment, like Marvel movies.
So cool! It's the coolest.
We hear the audio of them. It is the coolest and most memorable thing in all of this, and it's performed by the grifter who stole $18,000 from them in real life.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, he's why that episode got taken down apparently.
Oh right,
or something.
Yes, I remember you telling me.
We talked about this a few times.
We did. I just have the memory of it.
Because in the first episode, when he appears in the flashback, I think that might have been the episode that he got taken down because he appears in it. So he alleged that it was I don't know, but yeah, he got kicked out of the Yogscast for stealing a shit ton of money. That is Pirate Tin Man's legacy.
Awesome.
This is lore.
Basically, we hear staticky background noise. Text appears on a screen in old computery font. Abnormal sounds detected. Initiating emergency startup sequence. Booting system memory. Powering up main components. It's a whole sequence of him doing the pre-check.
Cool.
Good.
Outbound sound has an error. That's why he couldn't talk to them, you see.
Yeah, I was one of them had an error. I couldn't remember if outbound sound was what he could hear or what he could say.
Also, he has shields. Who invented him?
Me.
Why does he have shields?
Well, actually, no, hold on. He's a pirate.
Turn.
They have, like, fucking cannonballs all the time.
But
yeah, but it's like, this is the most technologically advanced thing we have ever seen in this setting.
Medieval.
Like, airships and shit, sure, but like, he's just, this guy's a robot.
Oh, that's true.
Who is this guy? What's the lore with Pirate Tin Man?
Yeah.
The lore is that he was a friend of theirs named Pirate Tin Man, and he has skin on Minecraft that was a Pirate Tin Man, and they're like, hey, what if you were in the show? And he's like, that's baller.
Yeah,
we see him...
Yeah, you say your thing, because I think my note about this comes a little bit later in the robot
when he
part.
scans them?
Yes.
Yeah, we see
the Austin Powers
I
joke.
note that his perspective is the first one we've ever seen other than Lewis's.
Yeah.
Like,
It's really cool.
opposed to the flashback sequence, I suppose. He turns and scans them. Name, Honeydew. Race, Dwarf. Sex, male. Age, 32. Height, very short. Home, Casmodan. IQ, stupid. Threat, very low.
Very low.
He's doing this all in fast motion. The other two are like in slow-mo while this is happening.
Yeah, their like voices are pitched down, just like, do you speak robot?
I was watching this video fast in like 1.5 speed, so I don't think I realized that. So it just sounded normal to me.
Real.
Name, Zephos. Race, spaceman. Sex, yes please. Age, old. Height,
I was like,
normal.
old?
Home, space. Yeah, I'm wondering, why are his all weird?
He's an alien.
Because he's a spaceman, it's hard to get a read on him.
Why is Lewis the one who gets yes please for sex?
Literally what I was thinking. Like, he's the only...
The serial ERPer doesn't get sex please.
Literally, because he's not allowed.
Maybe this is some like lore hint about Zephos. He's like an ancient entity that we don't know about yet.
Diversity win.
Yay.
Diversity loss more so, but you know.
That's sick as the whole sequence is sick as fuck.
Yeah, and that's the climactic point in which we leave our heroes with a strange robot and a sexy pirate lady.
Whoa.
New characters, new fun, lots of fun exploring. I love women.
This is the pirate episode.
Yeah. Now,
is it the title of it?
It's the comment corner section.
Yeah. Shall we do old or new ones first?
Let's do the old.
Okay. This very
new comments.
I got a bunch of comments this time for once.
Yay!
Wow. First from Andy F.
Probably all going
1996.
Oh my god, epic sequence.
I have to sift through those like with flour to get the impurities out. This one's not very relevant to the episode. It's more relevant to us, so I just wanted to mention it. This came out about the same time as Team 4-Star 22, and it broke my brain figuring out what to watch first. I was just like, oh yeah, these are coming out around the same time.
Jesus Christ! Wow. Fuck, that's like a...
Episode
that's like
22
a Cleopatra...
is one of the Ginyu episodes.
That's like Cleopatra existing at the same time as mammoths to me. That's like the realization that these two things were happening at the same time. Fucking what the hell?
From Magnus HID, just a very nice comment. Got back from making a sandwich with some smoky bacon crisps. Sit down at the old comp to find a new ep of Shadow of Israphel. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
They meant to type brilliant, but they said brilliant.
Fucking god, I'm about to like fucking cry thinking about how life must have been in that time. Oh my god.
Literally.
This comment
now I fucking like.
No, go on.
Now I go make like microwave chicken nuggets and come to my fucking computer and I see that a new video essay has been uploaded. What happened to us?
This comment reminds me of, people have talked about this before online, but that clip of Finn from Adventure Time eating 2 sandwiches and drinking a big cup of orange juice.
Literally.
And then instantly laying down to sleep. He's awesome. That is the life and the dream of all of mankind.
Literally.
Alright, from Dem123 Moss. My dad works at CAT, so I guess he speaks robot.
Wow.
That's cool. That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
Those are the 3 notable things.
I have one. I got one
you,
more.
Heroes. He speaks real quiet.
Yeah, from Mr. Potato Head XL. Actually, I speak binary very well, and he said, Zephyrus and Honeydew, if by some chance you have the ability to teleport to a 3-dimensional world, then you two should invest in a feature full-length movie about the day in the life of Yognot. Well, more or less. I could be paraphrasing.
Really good
He just
bit.
wants a movie. He's like, yeah, no, he asked you guys to have a movie. Maybe they could get the guys who did that film Floaty House to make it.
True.
Yeah, it might be good.
Isn't that real? No, the Minecraft movie's not done. What? Who
Not
did
yet.
Up? Was that DreamWorks? It feels like it would have been, wouldn't it?
I thought it was Pixar.
Who? Maybe it was a Pixar movie.
Yeah, Up,
Either
that's
way,
Pixar.
they're not making the Minecraft
was
movie,
Pixar.
sadly. So I can't
Oh my
believe
God.
the
Think
Minecraft
about it.
movie's not being made by the same crew as Floaty House.
Hey, just to date this podcast, the Minecraft movie is coming out, I want to say almost next week.
I'm pretty sure you're right,
April
because
4th.
the summer
April 4th.
camp, the spring break camp I'm gonna help run, they're gonna go watch it.
We should do like
A
we should
live
do what
stream?
Deadlock does and like do like armchair commentary on things happening in the Minecraft world. That would require me knowing what the latest update of Minecraft is. All I know is it's not the Pale Garden and creaking.
Yeah.
That's all I know. But I have my
Oh my
comments
God.
now.
Okay.
Yay!
1525, which is the timestamp of them seeing Pirate Tin Man. Oh my god, what the hell is that? A stealing traitor. He betrayed the Yogscast! He must be cast away to the dungeon!
About you.
Oh yeah, we should read Milnak notes too.
Oh, yeah.
I really like this. Milnak note 8. It says you'll die if you sail down there. Honeydew's swimming. He's fine. Milnak note 9. Enough, dwarf.
Literally.
Closing notes on this episode are enough, dwarf.
Literally.
And also the post-credit scene was awesome.
It was.
So good notes. I really like Enough Dwarf. I think that might be the title of the episode.
It has to be. Can you make sure it is?
Okay, I'll definitely remember. Smiles.
Hey!
Yay.
Well, then you said in the audio, it has to come true.
Well, yeah. By the time I finish the audio, I'll hear this and go, "Oh."
I remember.
I really like this comment. Great theory work here. Maybe Israphel's secret base was the floaty house all along.
I think they're right.
I want it to be real.
One commenter is watching Shadow of Israphel for the 187 nonillion, 383 octillion, 930 septillion, 292 sextillion, 373 quintillion, 628 quadrillion, 292 trillion, 20 billion, 384 million, 747,465th time.
Damn right.
I wonder how long that would take. Like, if you calculated that, how many times?
We'll have to find out when we do it that many times to make sure.
True.
It's gonna be
We
like
don't
that one
even need
podcast the McElroys do where they watch Paul Blart every year. We're gonna watch Shadow of Israphel on loop forever to try to. I don't know what the goal is. We're just gonna do it. Simon just has to hit on every woman. Thank you. Can we talk about this?
Literally.
You're always right.
Thank you. And I know that this comment was left by a woman because of the username and profile picture, or they're just like RPing. I don't know. Who knows? So I appreciate, like, yeah, girl, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about
not
this.
just leave it alone.
Let's discuss. Mama, let's
Here's a
discuss.
discussion piece of a comment that relates to Minecraft as a whole that might be interesting to speak about. I noticed something. Before beta 1.8, when a creeper was around, everyone would be scared to death of it, even though it did less damage than after beta 1.8. But after beta 1.8, when the creeper does more damage, people seem to be less scared.
Wow.
I feel like it's just the illusion that we know what to expect more than we did back then. The game seems less scary, somehow.
Back
just
in the
'cause we
day,
know.
creepers were new, but now we know what a creeper does. So we're
Maybe the Yogscast got braver.
braver.
I found evidence that a lot of people thought Simon legitimately did not know the name of the movie Up. But I only know this because I see like the geological evidence of other people telling them that they're being stupid and Simon's just kidding. Literally. That's the only evidence I have that those comments ever existed.
Awesome.
And one commenter, here's some real life conspiracy theory. One commenter alleges that Tin Man stealing $18,000 to $20,000 from the Yogscast and also stealing several NPC accounts, apparently, started the dominoes that led to the series not being finished.
Oh my god.
I mean, that would make sense.
I don't know that I agree with the veracity of that statement, because I feel like they go on for like another year past the point that he leaves. I don't know. They keep going, and they've got new characters and stuff. I don't know. I have to maybe do more research into that, because I've seen one clip where Lewis explains what happened, and it seems like it might have been the most innocent thing in the world, in truth, that they just, like, they had this grand ambition, and things just kept getting delayed, and they just made different videos. Which, I don't know, we'll have to do, like, a whole, we'll need to do a 2-hour-long podcast episode for the final episode of Shadow of Israphel, where we, like, gather around and we talk about, like, man, I can't believe they never finished that. Exactly. What happened? You know, like, stuff like that. And we pitch our endings of what we think should happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be fun, actually. We all bring our different ones to the table.
All of our different Shadow of Israphel fanfictions.
We should all draw a picture of what we think the ending would look like.
Yes.
And we show it off. It's like, here's my drawing. I think Simon and Lewis would confess their feelings for each other.
Fuck! Yours gonna be mine! That's not fair!
Well...
Yeah,
that's it. That's number 26 in the book.
I hated the more ERP, but I love...
Yeah, the more ERP... Like, somehow, like, the Granny Bacon ERP, I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe it's just wishful, like, maybe I'm looking through rose-tinted glasses. I feel like it was better than this. I don't know.
No, I agree.
Maybe just because I think it's more inherently virtuous that it was with an old woman instead of,
I know,
like...
for me, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, because he wanted to fuck that old woman who was selling bacon and was definitely, like, thrice his age.
think he didn't come on as strong to her either, like, from the rip. I think at first he was just talking about bacon, and then she, like, was being all, like, warm and flirty towards him, and he, like, rolled with it. I think she's the one who... I don't know. Maybe my memory is wrong. It just feels, like, so fucked up in this time. They really flanderized his character over the past 20 episodes.
I'm, like, crying and shaking him. Like, they flanderized Honeydew.
I'm excited to learn more about... I remember Isabel's story a little bit, but not entirely. I'm excited for everyone to learn the secrets of the Peculiar clan. The Peculiar Zaibatsu. But, yeah. Let's all stop recording.
Okay, bye. Thanks for listening.
And I'll definitely get all this audio and it'll all work and it'll be great. And then Ross will
make sure to add that
Ross will send a bunch of poodles and schnauzers walking across the screen.
Yippee!
Like
God,
fucking,
put in a big...
like really like pixelated gifs of like cartoon dogs.
Can you put in green screen elephant?
I want like a left to right like ribbon of a wiener dog walking.
Awesome.